All right, we're gonna make this the best one of the year.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, listen, we're here with Austin Dillon here at Phoenix Raceway. The year almost over, and let's stretch our legs a little bit in the NASCAR, guys.
Man, it's nice and warm out here, isn't it?
It is nice and warm. You're just wearing a jacket. It's cold inside your guys' hauler.
Yeah, we keep it freezing in there on purpose so you can hang meat. You know, we don't really need a fridge. We like it cold, especially when you come to Phoenix.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's warm out here in the desert. I live here, and that's the case. But we're here, end of the season, 300 start for you too.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Can you believe it's been 300?
Wow, that's a lot. It should be 301 because I had the COVID win
right.
Daytona. So
okay.
I hate that my streak of consistency starts would still be going right now.
Yeah.
But 300, that's really special. I mean, not many people get to do that at the top level of a Cup Series, and I'm really proud of that. It's very cool. So I can't wait to take a picture for the car of my 300 start.
There you go. Well, I just reminded you guys in case you didn't know that, but it's so crazy. I feel like I just remember when the 3-car was introduced in the Cup Series again, and how's the ride been in terms of how much has changed since then?
Well, it's been a minute. I mean, you come on the scene. I come on with 2 championships. Definitely a little bit of a struggle. I did get the Daytona pole, which was huge, and some good momentum to start. And then it took a while to get that first win. We broke through with the win at the Coke 600, obviously, and then you get the 500 and Texas. So all of my wins have been really big, which is awesome. I'm glad to have those 3 wins in the Cup Series. But for me now, I just want to build off of that in another form. Ultimately, I want to get another championship. To have 3 championships at the top level of racing, I think that would be awesome to be the first one to do all 3. So we got to grind. The NextGen car's coming. It's another opportunity for us to go at it full-fledged and try and win a championship for RCR in number 3.
Well, you've kind of had some extra time with this NextGen car, it seems like.
Yeah.
What kind of progress has it made from the first time you hopped in to when we're going to roll off in the Clash?
I got to make the first start in a NextGen car, which is cool, at Richmond, the first test.
Yeah.
RCR helped build that car. And then my next test was Daytona, which was a month and a half. And it went well, but there's still a lot that we're working on with the car as far as heat goes. And I think, it's just a whole new world of adjustments for us. The crew chiefs, the engineers are really going to be digging this offseason to figure out how to make this thing turn and be fast. But I'm glad to be a part of Chevrolet. I think they're doing a really good job right now to find as much speed for the next-gen car as we can.
Isn't there a 5th gear?
There is a 5th gear.
So what's that going to do?
I just wonder where we'll run it at.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'll run 4th a lot, and even if they tell me to go to 5th, I don't know if my arm will let me do it. It'll be kind of just like it just won't go. But I got plenty of choices with the gears. I can go 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's a lot to think about.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know how in the movies, they cinematically grab that 5th
keep grabbing?
Gear?
Yep.
Yeah, that's maybe what it is. It's just for when
it was
you're
built for Fast and the Furious, for
yeah,
sure.
that's exactly it. All right, we'll turn around here in the garage. We're getting towards the end of it here, but that's exciting to see what the next gen is going to play. But we're at the off season. What are you going to do? Have some plans for taking some time off?
Yeah, man, I'll probably be hanging out with Ace. He's already cooler than me. I feel like people like him a little bit better than the fans do. Ace is awesome. He's my son. He's a year and a half now. He's walking around, running around. I can't wait to get him in a deer stand one day because I love to hunt in off season, and Ace is definitely going to take some of my off season hunting away because I'm going to be hanging out with him a lot. He loves to drive stuff. He loves to go riding on our Textron, our tracker off-road. We got one of those at the house, and we just go riding the trails. And if I take the steering wheel out of this guy's hand, he pitches a fit.
Oh my God.
It's not good. So I got to work on him as far as not pitching a fit when he's not behind the wheel. But he's already a good driver because he's complaining about everything, I guess.
Yes, that's the most important part of being a race car driver. Is that something you're excited about? Is that he likes that steering wheel as a dad?
Yeah, it's so cliche, right?
Yeah.
I race cars, my son loves cars, but it's kind of nuts because I didn't push him to. Whitney put on the movie Cars when he was a kid, and I think that kind of started it. and anytime he sees an engine running, he just points and goes, boom, boom.
Oh my God.
So that's like one of those two things that he says other than bad and bye. But yeah, he just loves steering wheels, loves cars, and I can believe it, but I didn't think it was going to be like this.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, bad is another, race car driver word that you like, do you feel, okay, like...
Bad. I've had a lot of those cars before, but now it's been pretty good.
That's good. Okay.
But he doesn't say good, so I don't know if he'll
so
get
like,
that.
Everyone says like, oh, top thing for race car drivers just to complain to the crew chief. Like, do you feel like you're that guy who just like brings crew chief bad news? This is what you need to fix, X, Y, Z?
It just depends on how I'm feeling, I try and keep my mouth shut for as long as possible. And I can kind of know if I'm going to be grouchy or not that day, so I tell my guys like, hey, this could be a long day for you guys.
Yeah.
Good or bad. Hopefully it's just good. But, you have those days where, you need a Snickers maybe or something.
Yeah, that's right. Do you ever key up or not key up and just like yell to yourself?
Oh, I've yelled in the car a couple times. It happened mostly in the beginning of my career, but now I've learned where that button is pretty good, so I just tell everybody.
There you go. Well, Austin Dillon, is this weekend a good weekend? Are you going to be grouchy for the team? Do you know yet?
I think it's a good weekend.
It's a good weekend. All right. Well, it's going to be a good weekend for Austin Dillon. Catching up with him before an off season is going to be fun to watch what driving number 3 has going on in the future.